Donovan Mitchell has been playing really well. Shocking. He's positive. I know you wrote an article. He admits not real pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he said that before. Kenny Atkinson kind of echoed the same thing, which is, we're still getting into a groove, um, still trying to figure things out without Darius out there. Defensively, they've not been bad. The Cavs, they haven't been up to their usual standard, but there's, as Kenny Atkinson said, the good news is we're 10-5. Really, what, a game and a half out of first in the Eastern Conference, and have not been at their absolute best. It's actually taken a Detroit, historic win streak by the Pistons after going on a historic losing streak 2 years ago. But their historic win streak is why the Cavs aren't in first place in the Eastern Conference in spite of it all. So yeah, Donovan Mitchell, Kenny Atkinson, kind of echoing the same thing, which is, it's not been super sharp. We're finding ways to win, but we're losing games. A couple of those losses are games that you thought you had on the schedule as a win, and just not a real good flow to anything they're doing. Unlike last season when they were 15-0 after the first 15 games.
Is it fair to kind of wonder what's this team going to look like if they get on a roll?
Yeah, I mean, I think that they're, once they get Garland, assuming he's back and relatively healthy, they can potentially get on a roll. They've got to get better play from Evan Mobley. There's some concerning signs in the early season, but only if they last for another, say, 30 games. I remember talking to a general manager years ago, can't even remember who it was, who said, 35 to 40, even maybe up to 50 games is how you pass, is the window that you really evaluate your team and your body of work. Because really, it's like 45 games in, 50 games in is when the trade deadline hits. And we saw the Cavs make a move last year. So if they can get some momentum and get rolling, you tend to carry that game to game, especially this group. So, yeah, Dave, even without Darius Garland, if they find something where they get rolling, confidence builder, a win over Kevin Durant, the Rockets, which would certainly do that. So, or at least help do that. So I think that, yeah, once they get rolling and they find their stride, they'll ride that for a little bit.